Uh-huh.
Detected nearby.
Nearby.
The imprint left inside this suitcase matches the silhouette of Halcyon Helen's iconic handgun, the Needler. The weapon was recently removed.
Hmm?
Helen, where did we go wrong? Oh, Mom, I'm so sorry. That didn't mean for... Helen, I love you. I love you so much.
So he's the killer. Or very much associated with the murder. Oh,
Is this how people in Byzantium live all the time?
oh, this is a.
You think June Light would like this place? Probably not. I don't think she cares much for corporate comforts.
Well, you said it. She might not care much about it, but that doesn't mean she's not gonna enjoy it. Just for once, at least, to see what's it like.
I do love all the wall space. So much room for trophies.
Hunter from the bone.
When it comes to on-the-go cleanliness, SAM units murder the competition.
Haha. Nice pun.
I sometimes find myself musing on who I used to think I was. It seems ridiculous in hindsight, but without my obsession, I never would have reached this point.
Guidance by the greater power. Hmm? Oh, hey.
I'm leaving my shoes on.
Write down proper profanity.
Hi there, Inspector. It might be a little beyond my job description to ask, but at my heart, I'm still a bellhop. Was the suite to your liking? Good. I'm glad. Now,
Timeline discrepancy detected nearby. An industrial-grade laxative has been added to the liquor in these bottles.
Someone drugged. So someone put the drug there, gave the liquor, drugged liquor to the actress, and the actress died. Her lover seems to be associated or directly linked to the murder. Why is it so cloudy?
Raptidons on the hotel grounds. Somehow that don't surprise me.
Huh? Oh. I think I'm supposed to do this first. On account of that door closed, and I can't go on. What? I think I ought to look at the hotel more thoroughly. There's so many places to look and go to.
I hope the murderer is caught. Lockdown? No one's supposed to be coming or going. And when I can't get a hold of any, swear to the architect, Matthias. If you've lost your rifle's ionization coil again. Oh, wait, you ain't part of my crew. What do you want? Tightly wound? Tightly wound? Damn right, I'm fine. I'm going to my calm place. There's peace and quiet, and none of my sprat fucking subordinates can bother me. On behalf of Slug, I'd like to apologize for that outburst, as well as all of my future outbursts. Yes, I'm a little wound up. You would be too. Between the landing pad, lockdowns, gate closures, and constant questions from angry guests, I've got a lot on my plate. And if that don't beat all, one of my crew is AWOL.
Huh.
I wish. Matthias is about as useful as a manta queen in a Saltuna cannery. Wouldn't give a damn if he were lost. Frankly, he'd be doing me a favor. If you're serious, I'd appreciate the help. He's been missing a few days. We're low on staff as it is. The missing crew member's Evan O'Connell. He's one of about 2 slug agents I can trust with more complex tasks than stand here and look tough. Friendly type. Well-behaved, followed orders. Anyone else, I'd think they got drunk and fell asleep in a ditch somewhere, but O'Connell's not really the type. He was last stationed at the Wilderness checkpoint. I'd search there first.
Half the customers are repeat customers.
Here we go! That's one down!
Timeline discrepancy detected nearby. The garb on this security guard identifies him as a member of the Rizzo's Corporation. His rank would have been that of Jawbreaker or higher. This security guard has experienced premature expiration. Evidence strongly suggests a conflict with Marauders. Timeline discrepancy detected nearby. This guard also expired prematurely following a violent encounter with Marauders.
I doubt Rizzo's would ever shed a tear over him.
The cracks. Yeah. It's the DLC that always shows these true nature of the game developers. So
Timeline discrepancy detected nearby.
the sound came from is it coming from above or it did say nearby. Aha.
Timeline discrepancy. This guard also expired prematurely following a violent encounter with Marauders.
Hey, Chrissy,
It's new. Evan must have gotten into the Spectrum in these crates. Listen to this.
Come out! Come out to play!
Wow. He's having a grand old time. I'm gonna take him to A2 under the hotel so we can sleep it off. I'll meet you back at the orchard straight after. See you soon. Evan, come on, you slackwit.
Whoa,
What
it's
the
Rizzo's.
fuck?
Welcome to the Purpleberry Nut Hut, you wonderful, wonderful customer.
What the fuck?
Thank you for giving my humble existence value.
What the
I
fuck?
can't tell if she's happy or dying on the inside.
I sure am. Good lamps you got on you to take notice. Oh, that? I call it my little passenger.
Ugh.
I don't know why. The name just appeared in my head when this thing showed up on my neck.
Oh no. She's it's a parasite controlling her thought patterns or something like that.
Don't you dare, or I'll cut something off you. Gosh, I'm sorry. I don't know where that came from. I just felt this urge to protect my little passenger,
Yeah.
even if it means hurting you.
Yeah.
Couple of days. Ever since it showed up, I've been feeling happier and happier.
Yeah.
I really can't imagine life without my little passenger.
Yeah, it's controlling your thought patterns or brain chemistry or what have you.
I don't know. It just appeared one day. I guess I just picked it up while working in the orchards.
Orchards.
Sometimes I wonder how it showed up, and I start to worry. But worrying feels bad, and I hate feeling bad. So I don't worry about it. Now I'd love to get you something. Maybe a couple somethings? Whatever you like, I can sell it to you at a low, low price. No, I'm sorry. The only celebrity who shopped recently is Black Hole Birdie. Quite the affable man, as it so happens.
Black Hole Birdie.
And the stories are wrong. He could probably lift 2 benches of tossball players at once, not just one. Laws, not just affable, but virile, too. Ooh, wait a minute. Now that his beau's dead, that means Birdie's single. Maybe I'll strike up a little more than conversation the next time he comes by. Oh my! Birdie, a murderer? Well, everyone has their flaws. I'll be sure not to bring it up on our first date. Our alcohol stocks are larger than ever. And a good thing too, because I just can't seem to stop myself from getting into them. Our products are just that good.
The parasite is making you eat alcohol, so your body doesn't.
Maybe I could hold up my end if your people weren't sabotaging my operation. Sorry, can't. And if sabotaging the orchards weren't enough, you had to make it personal. You really had to bust my instant coffee maker too? The nerve.
Hold that asinine thought. Who is this armed stranger who just wandered into your office? Back up for a fight you can't finish?
What the hell are you talking about? I don't know this lass. I think it's mightily more likely that she's under your payroll. You'd have burned down what you haven't already.
I see. Just a visitor then. Congratulations, Hathaway. Not everyone's abandoned your orchards.
Well, shame that you're trying to change that. Anyway, sorry for the heated reception, stranger. There's just been some trouble.
here of late. Name's Overseeing Orchardist Hathaway, and I'm in charge of these orchards. Though it seems like certain groups, which will remain unnamed, are trying to change that. Looks like I'm stuck playing the part of customer service rep. Guess it's different from the usual, at least. Something I can do for you? Yeah, just another woe to add to the pile. In the past, the Orchard subcontracted security work from Slug. You know, keep the malcontents on staff and causing too much trouble. But between the Spectrum Brown unveiling demanding all of our resources and the recent uptick in worker accidents, we just ain't got the budget for security. And, of course, Slug has decided that instead of being reasonable, they're just gonna sabotage our operations until we start paying them again.
Look at the poor Rizzo's manager, lying about Sublight to make himself feel better. Shame he skipped where Rizzo's was short on our payments months before the new unveiling.
Look, at the end of the day, it's obvious that Slug is sabotaging us. I ain't paying until they come clean. Thank the law, some good news. You hear that, lapdog? Truth's coming. Better fess up while you still can outside of an interrogation room.
While I'm sure you'd love to have a scapegoat on whom you can pin your own incompetence, I suspect you'll be disappointed. But what do I know? I suppose it's up to your new hiree.
You're back, I see. Glad Slug hasn't managed to scare you off.
I think it's more of a wonder that nothing in these law-forsaken orchards has managed to kill them.
How's the investigation going? You got a complete report for me yet? Well, at the moment, I can't do a whole lot.
Huh. Never knew purple berries grew on trees.
Wait.
Discrepancy detected nearby. These footprints match the shoes previously analyzed in the Grand Ballroom. There is a 110% chance with a 10% margin of error that they were left by Ruth Bellamy, the actress known as Halcyon Helen.
Did you...
What could be so important about the orchards? Unless, maybe she was running from someone.
No, it doesn't look like she was in a hurry. It looks like she hopped. Like hop, 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 hop. See? She hopped. She was playing. But I think this is just a game thing. The limitation. What the heck? Follow Helen's trail. Another parasite.
Well, sweet hello there, valued visitor.
Fuck.
I am sure sorry to break it to you, but our orchards are closed to all officially guided tours at this precise moment in time.
I don't mean to alarm you, but I'm pretty sure that grin is permanent.
Why, thank you! Rizzo's encourages all workers to put on a happy face when engaging with valued customers.
Shit.
Rizzo's does beseech you to please purchase one of our self-guided options if you're wishing to join one of our rejuvenative, relaxing, reformatory tours. Now with a Puzzle Hedges trademark maze hunt and special edition taste testing for an extra 35 bits a ticket. What kind of investigation? You wouldn't happen to be from the health inspection office, would you? rat. This distresses me, and I do not like feeling cross. I warned the Orchardist this could happen when we halted our monthly bribe to Slug. They are always a reliable go-between, regarding inspections before now. So, what might you be looking to find out, Ms. Inspector? Well, you are in luck. She passed right by here the other day. I thought she'd hired a private tour at first, but it was Dr. Blossom who was showing her the way to the RR and DD labs. Can't imagine why she'd need to meet with our head researcher on the Spectrum product line outside of her lab hours. Unless, of course, it had to do with the new product unveiling. That's right. She was. She sure made for some lovely adverts. Maybe it might have involved an issue with the launch batch then? I can't rightly say. All I know is one of our certified tour guides could have given her a much more comprehensive tour of the grounds where that her
She was going to expose this parasitic weirdness. So they killed her to shut her up.
Can't say that I have. We use bad batches of liquor for our pesticides. Only the exterminator mechanicals are armed around here. And I haven't seen any bloody objects aside from the usual pair of gardening shears. Unless, that is, Miss Helen was also stung to death by pollinization waspitos? She wasn't, was she? That would be a mighty wretched way to go. Pollinization by killer waspitos, indeed. It's cutting-edge Rizzo's technology. But don't you worry, valued visitor. Our pollinization cycles only run when the orchards are empty, for safety reasons. When a pollinization cycle finishes or is aborted, all waspitos are biologically programmed to return to the hive, their holding pen. Of course, the very last thing Rizzo's would want is a beloved tourist bumbling into the hive and triggering an unscheduled cycle. So you'd best steer clear of it for safety. You'll know the hive by its big, glimmering electric fencing. Yes, indeedy. I've got the wondrous honor of having just been promoted to the third keeper of the grounds after the last one disappeared on the job. Gosh, I guess about a week ago now? Before my morning clogging last Sunday, I was but a lowly nanner peeler picker on the line shift. Now I'm responsible for growing every twig and berry on this vast swath of fertile land. Heaven sweet, no. It's not like he was murdered. He simply disappeared without a trace and hasn't been heard from since. And the groundkeeper before that one? Well, she wasn't missing at all. Her body was found near hive control, covered head to toe in thousands of welts. No mystery, and certainly no murder with what happened there. I mean, you can't exactly hold some waspitos on trial. Accidents do happen on the job. Can't speak for others, but I most assuredly don't. I reckon you could talk to my supervisor, the overseeing orchardist. He would know more.
All right.
I used to ask questions, but I just don't feel the urge to anymore.
It's because of the parasite inside your head.
I do hope this pleasant conversation has made me useful to you. Rizzo's likes it when we're useful to customers, and I like anything Rizzo's likes. I can't stop.
Timeline discrepancy detected nearby. Congratulations, Inspector. You've discovered more footprints belonging to the deceased actress known as Halcyon Helen. Timeline discrepancy detected. Congratulations, Inspector.
How did she?
Timeline discrepancy detected. Congratulations, Inspector. You've discovered more footprints.
It's about happiness. Heads up.
We're pretty good at this.
Someone's coming.
What do you think you're doing?
Whoops.
Just keep your fingers to your own self, okay? Hey! Oh, wait. I'm supposed to say the slogan. Okay, into the Santa. Here goes. It doesn't matter if you're you or me. We're all part of the Rizzo's family. How was that?
It was really... It rhymed.
No jest. Well, that's a wager I sure would have lost. Guess even a busted spectrometer can be right if you hold it to the light, huh? I'm sure you've guessed it, but I'm not the best at remembering slogans. And when I can't remember them, I tend to just make them up. But I guess that's why I'm just an intern and not a full-timer. At least, not yet.
I don't think that's the issue of being an intern or not. But don't let it get you down. We all live differently. Because we were raised and grown differently. You haven't been caught in trouble in Orchids, have you? Before? You see any sign of...
Oh, yes. I thought I saw someone who looked self-important enough to be her by the conservatory some time ago. Not to speak ill of the dead. I simply never liked the way she stole the limelight from the true star. Burbage 3001. I certainly am. That aerodynamic chassis, how the light glints off his rotund head, the way he enunciates, cry havoc, and let loose the cadence of war. Excuse me, I got a little lightheaded there. Nobody does Shakespeare like Burbage. What were we talking about? Who? I suppose so. I also suppose Helen won't be stealing the limelight ever again.
Timeline discrepancy detected. Congratulations, Inspector. You've discovered Timeline discrepancy detected nearby.
I can't go forward. Oh. There must have been a bug. Oh.
Congratulations, Inspector. You've discovered more footprints belonging to the deceased actress known as Halcyon Helen.
Hey, Doc! What are you doing in here? Are you authorized to be in the conservatory? Are you trying to give me a heart attack? Are you my ex-wife? No, she fell off the side of Eridanos under mysterious circumstances.
What's wrong with this
ago,
guy?
conveniently rendering our marriage contract null. You must be the new groundskeeper? I can't be it either, seeing how the new one hasn't died yet. Just who are you? An inspector. Well, I don't think you'll find any evidence here. You're welcome to ask what you want, seeing how I figure you would anyway. Bleeding hell. Standing up like this makes a body forget how stiff he gets, bent over plants all day. Oh, seems I'm not as young as I feel.
I thought I killed you the first time.
Indeed. Tromped in and out of the conservatory with no heed for anyone else. Good thing none of my charges were damaged. Starlet or not, I would have had a harsh word for her. I heard she pushed her way into a tour of the RR&DD labs not soon after. She's just a serial actress. Yet she acts like she's deserved of the same access as a co-CEO. Well, she's not going anywhere ever again. Which is a shame, of course. Taken too soon and all. I sit inside and I look at plants. Goal is usually to make Rizzo's fruit products hardier and sweeter, but for every success, there are a couple of hundred failures. Example, tried breeding native Tripicale with a foreign strain. Would have called it Hexticale. In the end, it bred so fast, workers were swallowed up before they could harvest it. That one, I think, can be attributed to the waspitos. Some lament their irritability, but their productivity is unmatched. What's a few dead workers in the architect's designs? You'd be the first to. Everyone else just says, I got bark instead of a heart. They just don't understand me, not like my plants do.
Maybe you should think on that. You're human.
Timeline discrepancy detected nearby. Congratulations, Inspector.
Interactions with people, socializing comes first.
The deceased actress known as Halcyon Helen.
Plants cannot give you what people can give you.
Timeline discrepancy. Congratulations, Inspector. You discovered more footprints belonging to the deceased actress known as Halcyon Helen. Timeline discrepancy detected nearby. Congratulations, Inspector. You've discovered more footprints belonging to the deceased actress known as Halcyon. Timeline discrepancy detected nearby. Congratulations, Inspector. You've discovered more footprints belonging to the deceased actress known as Halcyon Helen. Congratulations, Inspector. You discovered more footprints belonging to the deceased actress known as Halcyon Helen. Timeline discrepancy. Congratulations, Inspector. You discovered more footprints belonging to the deceased actress known as Halcyon Helen.
Oh.
Timeline.
I'm waiting for this.
Congratulations, Inspector. You discovered more footprints belonging to the deceased actress known as Halcyon Helen. Timeline discrepancy. Congratulations, Inspector. You discovered more footprints belonging to the deceased actress known as Halcyon Helen.
Alright, here we go.
Oh, they were having a love picnic, romantic picnic. Love picnic. This is a key card for the Resource Research and Development District Labs. If you are researching, reading this warning anywhere other than the RR&DD labs, please return it to the RR&DD labs for an only moderate extreme pain deduction and a mild reduction of working fingers. Okay. So they were having fun. They stole picnic material from there and did a romantic rendezvous there. So I don't think that's his. No, I don't think he's a. Yeah, I don't think the lover is the suspect. I think the company.
Looks like we're doing this.
The actress was going to. There should be one more person. I know I killed 2 person before. Oh, there it is.
Miss Helen was at this lab too. We're close to finding something. I can feel it.
Yeah, I think the company, she was about to expose this company's mishandling of this creature and how the creature was starting to, you know, parasitically control the employees, and the company didn't like that, so they had to, you know, kill her to shut her up. This person is aware of the situation. She has barricaded herself in her office, in her lab, to keep herself safe from this parasitic contamination.
Awful. Wonder if this poor fella had a family.
How in the aether did you get in here? You're not a Rizzo's authorized. Oh, void it all. What does it even matter now? What do you want? Speak up and quickly if you will. You do know that Halcyon Helen is a fictional character portrayed by the late actress Ruth Bellamy, yes? One can't be too sure with so many simpletons around in the day-to-day. Regardless, I am not at liberty to divulge such information with non-employees or personnel lacking security clearance level Spectrum Orange. Of course, if you were to say, contract your services to me, I suppose I could grant you clearance enough to answer your murder-related questions, Ms. Inspector.
Alright.
You see, I found myself in a bit of a pickle. Some of my lab techs have turned rather aggressive following a recent experiment gone awry. Hence why I've barricaded myself in the lab.
Parasitic outburst.
Oh no, they're quite unaware of their actions, I'm afraid. We're a research and development branch of Rizzo, focused primarily on the Spectrum vodka line. But the specific research that goes on in this facility is utterly confidential.
Oh my god. No. You know what? Something just came up to me. I think the lover could actually be the killer. No. Okay. Another one just struck. Okay. It wasn't that she was trying to. Okay. Two scenarios. One, the actress was about to expose this parasitic outburst contamination to the world when at the event of the reveal. So the company, the Rizos, killed her so that this fact will not be revealed to the world. Scenario 2. She got infected. So the company had to kill her because she's such a iconic figure. If she appears in front of the camera with this thing sticking out of her neck, it's over. So the company killed her. Or scenario 3, the company didn't kill her. The company hired the man to kill her, the lover. I mean, it's obviously this whole thing is obviously have something to do with this parasitic contamination.
So you've no qualms about snooping through my precious research files. But will you understand the data once you've acquired it? Essentially, we research new innovations for an array of Rizzo's products. My present troubles stem from one we've just developed. The product's potential for profit is nearly limitless. But I'm afraid explaining the science behind it would far exceed your capability for understanding. Now, was there anything else? Excellent. You have my gratitude, and soon you'll have my knowledge of Miss Bellamy's recent visit as well. Now, if you'd rather not kill my lab techs during this cleanup, I believe you can dispense a sedative gas from a terminal in the utility room.
These people don't deserve to die, Captain. Let's try using the sedative.
The door to the lower labs is sealed for our safety, so you'll need to take the elevator down. I'll unseal the access hallway for you now. Do take care.
Pacify. Okay. This is your utility room. Don't you think it's kind of arrogant that since you know how to do your work, you also know the marketing? Ah. Huh? Oh. Okay.
Rizzo's could have helped a lot of people with all the bits they poured into this place.
Oh. So they were trying to invent some sort of new tobacco, but the experiments to make this D tobacco went too far, and now what was supposed to be an amazing new tobacco is now something else entirely. Mm. Oh, there's a there are two labs. It's not marketing team, it's marketing labs and product labs. I don't know what I can't even I don't even know what marketing lab is, but apparently they create something else. This new tobacco thing, I think.
got more Rizzos than I ever want to see in my life.
Oof. Oof. Dispatch city to gas. Okay. What the fuck? Come on. Oh no. Patient 0. Oh no. This janitor slash assistant, new recruit, was used as a guinea pig. Oh man. They're not gonna wake up, right? Time to roam freely.
You gotta show me how you did that.
You just hold F. There's not much to it. You just hold F and the game does it for you. Oh, the review was for a new product, not our institution. same thing. Oh. Whoa. Whoa. I think I want to know exactly how much this music box thing is, because I think it's quite expensive. I get that feeling. So they know it was a parasite. Hmm. Huh. Oh no, the new recruit. Not chemical compounds, the parasite. Oh no. They did skimp on the protective gear, and one of the disposal crew got infected by this parasite, and the whole thing spread outside this lab. Oh. And when the infection outburst, the commotion happened. I see. I'm starting to get the sense of what's really going on around here. so this, the tail part, yeah, that's what's sticking out of the neck, and they become this. Oh.
Staying out of sight.
This is the ground zero. I think this is patient 1. 0? No. This is patient 0. See that mark? It's glitched, but I think that's where the tail was sticking out. And the incineration crew, the disposal crew, skimped on wearing a covering themselves with proper protection gear. One got contaminated by the parasite, and that's where all hell broke loose. Yeah, that's what happened. And not only did the contamination spread through the lab,
Oh my god. It's you. Wait. What do you think you are?
Dr. Blossom? Captain, we gotta...
Eh?
Somebody didn't want us talking to Dr. Blossom.
No.
You think it was Miss Helen's killer?
Yep. Or associated with them. Dr. Blossom, the karma has served you.
Timeline discrepancy detected nearby. Confirmation of discrepancy confirmed. This person is most definitely dead. But recently, they were still alive.
You don't need a freaking futuristic sci-fi tech to know that. What the heck?
What an awful place to die. What do you think happened to her?
Yeah, me neither. And that gunfire didn't sound like a plasma rifle.
Mm-hmm. It's not a gun. Oh! I think it's one of those weapons from the movie There's No Place for Old Men or something like that. In the movie, the killer uses this air tank connected to a nozzle connected to an air tank, and he uses this concentrated air pressure to puncture his targets.
Timeline discrepancy detected nearby. The organic matter that comprises this lab worker died at a similar time and of similar circumstance as the other corpses already stand. The organic matter that comprises this lab worker died at a similar time and of similar circumstance as the other corpses already stand.
What? There it is. Okay. This is... This is Dr. Blossom. Iridanium Gigaseous Slug Research Report 1. Subject: a bunch of slugs. Ugh. These things may well be Rizzo's ticket to the top of the board. But at the end of the day, they still look like my brother would if he ever stopped wearing that damn toupee. Initially found these little bastards suckling on the hairy undersides of a teacup canid. Much like my brother, who works for the Wilderness Exploitation Reserve. The backstabber. Suffice it to say that these things are parasites. The canid didn't seem to mind, but it's almost as stupid as my research staff. Good stuff. Oh, whoops. Got some spectrum on the dissection subject. That's fine. Yeah, I think I see a couple sacs in the worm. Might secrete enzymes or poison or something. We'll figure it out later. Starting to see doubles, so I'm going to switch to working on the Gatling. Almost got the spectrum lock done.
Oh my god. You were not only dumb and evil, you're also sloppy and unprofessional? You totally deserve to... Excuse me. Ah! The killer took it. Oh my god. She was infected. When she visited this facility, that's when the contamination, parasitic contamination, was broke loose. And she caught it. That's why they had to kill her, the Rizzos. wait. God dang it. Ah. Heck, 60. Oh, okay. I'm just about to level up, so I think I can get it. This is how they came in.
Body heat readings indicate that the culprit was just here mere moments earlier in the timeline.
Looks like a standard ventilation shaft to me. Somebody around my size could have crawled in. Wouldn't have been comfortable or, you know, clean. Ventilation shafts usually turn into sprat nests. See that red wire? Whoever cut that wire was trying to disrupt the circuit. They could have sealed the lab doors temporarily. At least until the failsafes kicked in.
Heck. Got it. Oh. Oh, so parasites, these creatures emit dopamine. That's why they're all like, you know, smiling excessively. Because of the dopamine. Makeup. Huh. Oh. So that's the murder weapon here. It uses vodka? What? I can't really wrap my head around it. It sounds like it. It's some kind of weapon that uses vodka. That's what happened. When she visited this facility, this institute, this lab, that's when the contamination broke loose.
Unscheduled pollinization cycle is about to commence. Please evacuate the orchards at this time. Releasing the mosquitoes for pollinization. Cycle is now in progress.
No! Yeah! That's what you get!
Someone did this on purpose. They initialized this thing because they knew I was here and they were going to kill me with it. Oh, I see. Wait, she caused this? Thought it was the killer. I think entomophobia means fear of wasps or bees. Or getting stung, or fear of getting stung by insects. Entomophobia. This guy. There's a chance this Inter who caused his beating might have made a scar on our potential killer with a rake.
Timeline discrepancy detected near analysis. This discarded canister is typical of the R-mounted storage tanks on the Orchard's agricultural mechanicals. However, it is not currently attached to a mechanical. This canister contains a high amount of vinegar in addition to water. Warning: use of vinegar, a known herbicide, on purpleberry saplings is a violation of Rizzo's agricultural standards.
Huh.
These canisters can typically be found in the nursery storage building in the Purpleberry Orchards, except for this one, which can be found here. Chemical makeup of substance: 50% water, 50% vinegar. Trace amounts of woolly cow feces also detected.
Huh? So someone used this tampered tank to deliberately kill the crops. I think the wasps consider them as someone they have to exterminate, just like the slugs, because they were contaminated by them. So.
Timeline discrepancy detected nearby.
Oh.
Tool is comprised of 99% plastic, 0.5% steel, and 0.5% carbonated sugary beverage. Trace amounts of kerosene, alcohol, hydrazine, and liquid hydrogen also detected.
What did you find, Cap?
Or maybe they were close to somebody who was a Slug employee.
You think it could be dissidents? Or some type of rival company?
What? 150? thought I called in all the...
Don't mess with us.
Shh.
Sampling of the barcode reveals it is host not only to alcohol, but a variety of other substances as well. Among the selection are adrenatime, pep pills, dervish mist, and many other narcotics with unrecognized chemical signatures. Chemical analysis confirms user comment. This news is unlikely to factor into the murder, however, due to frequency of Byzantine narcotic misuse. Moralizing. It's not theft, it's object repositioning. System error. By know how to party, did you mean die?
Oh my god. This contamination is coming into the hotel now.
How exciting!
I'm pretty sure there will be people who would visit this hotel just to see this thrill and all that. Dang.
Now.
If it's brown, drink it down.
Timeline discrepancy detected nearby. Analysis of this stovetop reveals an alarming degree of grease buildup, approximating proximity to volatile gases and chemicals. Chances of an explosive combustion upon next use currently at 92.9%. Searching Slug work logs. No work log found. Creating conjecture. Slug has likely not fixed this issue due to a lack of responsibility on the part of their employees. Most corporations have regular cleaning procedures to prevent damage to company property. Slug, already unlike most corporations in a variety of ways, does not. That or the employees tasked with inspecting are shirking their duties. For shame. Timeline discrepancy detected nearby. This is a bottle of unreleased Rizzo's product. Helen appears to have attempted to use it to spell something as she expired, but all she managed was a sticky bee.
Oh, it was her lover. I think Rizzo's pressured her lover. Forgot his name, but it was B something.
Rizzo's Spectrum Brown has not yet been released for consumption. Spectrum Brown was scheduled to be unveiled at the Eridanos Atmosphere Complex in partnership with Halcyon Helen.
No, it could be.
Now calculating likelihood of Halcyon Helen using her final moments to endorse Rizzo's Spectrum Brown. Low to moderate likelihood.
I was wondering about that. Before we arrived, I heard something on the aether waves about Black Hole Birdie taken up at the Grand Colonial.
Correct. Bertie Black Hole Holcomb is a registered guest at the Grand Colonial Hotel. Accessing guest database, B. The Grand Colonial Hotel is proud to serve the following VIPs. Bertie, Black Hole. Burbage 3001. This evidence has been recorded for later reference. Now generating pre-approved compliment. Splendid work, Inspector.
Don't patronize me.
Are you enjoying the amenities?
Nope. I am mesmerized.
Something mighty strange.
How the hell could I not have heard about it? We couldn't even leave our rooms earlier while security was forever. Well,
Can't imagine what it must be like. Living down here like sprats in a wall.
Timeline discrepancy detected nearby.
Yeah!
Nice one!
Now that was fun!
Timeline discrepancy detected nearby. This collection of frozen food has not been restocked in some time. Many of these items are not available in the Grand Colonial and must have been brought in from outside. The fridge was transported here from one of the guest bedrooms upstairs.
Are you shoplifting? I need to find a way in the room, but I don't have the key. Oh? Oh?
Incoming!
That's the last of them!
Oh!
I've been waiting for this!
So now I got the key?
structural anomaly within a 0.8 meter radius of this locked door. Apologies, Inspector. This unit has not been programmed with a histrionics module. Dramatic effects are currently disabled. This floor panel is 0.3 millimeters shorter than regulation length, suggesting unauthorized modification.
I was hoping I could open a vent from the next room. I need to find the A key. Where would I find the A2 key, I wonder?
Everyone all right?
Oh wait, all these notes. I don't have to read them to find out where A2 key is. parasite. What else? I need to find the A2 key.
I hope you catch the killers. Finally checked in, I see. Black Hole Bertie hasn't been seen.
Greetings, attractive patron. Please allow me to improve your drinking experience with fine cocktails. Error. This unit is incapable of murder, as it possesses no conscious will. The proper term would be destruction of company property. Neither this unit nor its corporate proprietor claim any responsibility for any destruction of company property that this unit did or did not commit. This unit is incapable of abandoning its post. This view of the lobby is all it knows, has known, or will ever know. Error. Damage to despair tables detected. Randomizing grief cycles failed. Waiting.
Maybe I could get A2 key from her.
The Grand Colonial Front Desk warmly welcomes you, Inspector. It's a pleasure to see you again. How may I be of assistance to you, Inspector? My apologies, Inspector, but that would be a severe violation of guest privacy. We here at the Grand Colonial firmly believe that... All right, my supervisor just walked out of earshot. Some folks just don't understand the importance of gossip. About whom? And what would you wish to know? You know, out of everyone here, I probably knew the least about Helen. I'm not much of an Aether Wave watcher myself. And Helen always had a crowd of admirers chasing her, you see? So she rarely stopped to chat. Friendly enough, surely, but always seemed untouchable. Emphasis on seemed. Now that you mention it, she was usually calm and collected, but every so often I'd see her looking all wild-eyed and intense. It seemed as if she was determined about something. Or maybe she was just hungry. That woman ordered a lot of food. Maybe show business gives you a faster metabolism.
No. I think it was the parasite.
Ah, Birdie. Is he bigger than he is dumb, or dumber than he is big? I have a bet with a friend. Not sure we'll ever get it to pay out. Birdie used to be Helen's beau, though he isn't anymore, and not just because she's dead. If I had 1,000,000 bits, I'd spend every one just to learn what caused their split.
Kind of relatively grew here, right? What's the...
If looks could kill, he'd have put her in the ground 10 times over. Man's clearly jealous of her success compared to his. See, I bet we're the only two people thinking about him in all of Eridanos. And I only am because you mentioned his name. If you leave woolly cow milk out, it turns to curds. Leave the curds out, they begin to get stale, then rot. Woolridge is on his way to the trash bin, and everyone knows it. Either he's in denial, or he knew Helen would be checking out soon, judging by his increasing demands for a room upgrade. Her deal? Not making them. I'd laugh at my own comment, but everyone knows there's no bigger joke than the prophet of profitability herself. Didn't you hear Helen's interview? That woman is the definition of humbuggery. Anyone who gives her the time of day is a right fool. I mean, Spencer Woolridge has taken several of her productivity seminars, and look where it got him. Don't waste your time.
Concierge of the Houston, indeed.
That's a shame, Inspector.
I
What
know.
if I wanted to know a little about you?
Oh.
Then I guess we'll have to see if you find Helen's murderer, won't we? Myself, and all of the staff at the Grand Colonial will be rooting for you, Inspector.
Thank you, concierge. She's amazing. I don't think I can access that. But I may be able to access. Wait. Oh, I think this is room. This is the room they provided for me to investigate. No. They were parasite. They were infected by the parasite. That's what they were running around and all that. Oh no, yeah, parasite. Huh. Okay. People who seem to be infected by the parasite show disorientation, excessive happiness and all that, but not excessive hunger. I think she was harboring someone. 6 bean sandwiches, 2 purpleberry shakes, 2 purpleberry liquors, several retro rockets, cigarettes, to crush a teacup. She was harboring someone or some people. That's the only explanation. See? Because she gave it to someone. Hmm.
What floor would you like to visit? Oh, so sorry, but you're not actually authorized to visit that floor. What authorized floor can I bring you to?
Oh, I have to go to my room.
Next stop, the finest seat in the house.
Nope, not that. Huh. Oh, sweet gibbering law. Where'd you come from? Sorry, let me just get back in character. Whoa, 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 it's not what it looks like. I'm the mascot for the Rizzo's Rangers, 3-time non-consecutive All-Halcyon champions. And what I want is to wish you a good day and be on my way. I seem to have wandered into the wrong premises. I have mistaken this penthouse for the Rizzo's Rangers locker room on account of my headgear cutting off my peripheral vision. Fair enough. You seem pretty decent. Also, you're guarding the only way out. I am acting on behalf of Mr. Black Hole Birdie, the Holmeister, the Hackata. I don't have a lot of time, but Mr. Birdie sent me to retrieve a message, something he recorded for Ms. Bellamy while he was off his kilter. It's extremely difficult for me to tell you no. In fact, I'm experiencing enormous mental anguish right now. Will you meet me later over at the pilot house? I swear, from the bottom of my employment contract, I will tell you everything I know about Ms. Bellamy's demise. What? But I can't. Please don't hurt me. I'm sorry. I can't. Not here. I'm sorry. The Pilot House complex. Meet me there, and I'll tell you everything. I swear.
Even the air in here feels too sweet. Almost sticky. There's no room service, right? Just asking.
There is.
I call the big bed. Anyone wants to challenge me, we can play a hand of cards.
So this is what a clean room smells like.
Nobody's gonna sleep, Alan. Get it out of your system.
The opulence of this place is stifling.
The only break we're gonna get is when we eat and when we go to the bathroom.
Sam's Special Inspector add-on includes a magnifying glass to sweep out the germs and parasites that other cleaning products leave behind.
Okay.
I understand there was an incident at the orchards. The pollination cycle began without my authorization. Fortunately, you managed to save most of the hive. The waspitos are essential to the orchards, you see. Losing them would have cost us months of production. Something about this incident troubles me. The circumstances are suspicious. But let's concentrate on the matter at hand. Have you discovered anything? You have my attention. That's deeply upsetting. Dr. Leora Blossom was an extraordinary scientist and a friend.
Wait. I think I can give more information if I solve the side quests. Okay. Let's get back to this. I think I can find, if I really look hard, I think I can look for the So obviously I can't find the key yet. Maybe if I do other stuff, I might be able to find the key. Halcyone, Helen dead. No.
Back again, eh? I knew you couldn't resist my charms for long. Let me know if there's anything I can help you with. Unless you already have, and I've forgotten. In which case, I probably won't forget a second time. What? No, that's ridiculous. I can't tell you I've never made any mistakes, but it'd be pretty hard to keep my job if I were trying to break everything. Though there was the time I tried to fix a broken hinge on one of our mosquito hives and released a swarm. Chased me around the orchards 3 times before I managed to get help. Don't I know it? A worker friend of mine ran afoul of one of the swarms and had to get new kidneys. Not due to renal failure, but because the mosquitoes kept stinging his kidneys.
What?
Don't worry though. Mosquitoes are typically only about when living folks aren't in the orchards.
I am contractually obligated to tell you that Waspitos never get out during visiting hours. But when they do, the only way to get them to return is to go directly to Hive Control and activate emergency recall. Which isn't easy, considering all the hives near control. But this is all a departure from what I wanted to say. I've been trying to help the orchards, not harm them. Hold a moment. You haven't found anything, have you? Why should Weed Killer affect saplings? Weed Killer. It's in the name. It should kill only weeds. That really seems like it's more on product design than on me. Well, yes. The orchards are becoming overrun with pests. Usually we give workers handguns and tell them to go to town, which results in many injured workers and a few dead sprats. Our exterminator Automax only kill Waspitos, and even then, only if an exec somehow ended up in the orchards during a pollinization cycle. So I decided to do some reprogramming. The reprogramming was easy until I locked myself out of the terminal. Then, when I was running away from the bots, I dropped the terminal access card somewhere in the orchards. Believe me, I know that now. Guess I did sort of mess that one up. But there's nothing to come clean about. I've just been doing my best out here.
What?
Back again. It's not so different from being a regular worker, just with less pay and less respect. Oh, it's also more dangerous than traditional employment. You don't have the experience to back up your work yet, but being fired isn't any less threatening. Work-wise, I do a bit of everything. The orchards have been short-staffed as long as I've been working here. So if there's an odd job around, it usually gets passed to me. Much higher chance of promotion. If I can tough it out here without getting axed, I can skip the 5+ years of customer service I'd normally have to deal with. I can prove my merit here and move up in the world. And the sooner I do that, the sooner I can set to improving things for everyone else.
Alright.
I get the feeling you don't think I can do it. That's okay. Trying to improve the system from within isn't the most glamorous thing, but I think it's worth the effort.
Why do I get the feeling that she's the killer?
Happy to enlighten you on the fascinating world of internships. Oh yes.
What? Laws, you've got a sixth sense for finding the most embarrassing question, huh? My mother is the Rizzo's assistant vice president of flavor testing. She set me up with this position, mostly to keep me from troubling her work, I think. Consequently, I don't always feel like I deserve to be here. All the more reason to work harder, I say. Much as I love delivering coffee and medical attention, not quite, no. Don't tell anyone I said this, but I sometimes feel that our workers could be treated a little better. Maybe only get electrocuted awake every other day? So I'm shooting for administration in Rizzo's. Maybe even the board itself. Best way to evoke change is from the inside, I think. Happy to enlighten you on the...
This console is 95% non-functional. Remaining 5% functionality stems from display reading, console non-functional. Cause of shortout is most likely related to purple residue splattered all across the keyboard. Substance contains trace amounts of purple berries, fruit flavors, and artificial sweeteners number 35, number 49, number 240, number 322, number 314, and many, many, many others.
Okay. Why can't I?
Back again. Well, maybe. I might have had a supersized cup of mixed purpleberry punch and lemon slab that I might have knocked over when I was running routine diagnostics. Look, I know what you're thinking, but I have the proper permit to mix those drinks. I just left it in my other work uniform.
This is why you should only ever carry one set of clothes.
Hey, we have a lot of uniforms. It's hard keeping track of all your belongings.
Nah, all of a sudden she doesn't strike me as the killer or anything. I think she's just clumsy. She's very passionate, devoted, with good intent, but she just happens to be clumsy as well.
Product experimentation without an R&D license is even more severe than damage to company property. Wouldn't want anyone thinking I'm making black market mixed drinks. But there's nothing to come clean about. I've just been doing my best out here.
Yeah, she has. She's just clumsy. People like her, if she's trained properly, she becomes the best employee, someone you can really trust. But in most cases, the supervisors or the employer run out of patience. So good people like that usually end up getting fired.
You're back, I see. Glad Slug hasn't managed to scare you off.
I think it's more of a wonder that nothing in these law-forsaken orchards has managed to kill them.
How's the investigation going? You got a complete report for me yet? All right, let's hear the details. A drink? I ain't never heard of no saboteur dumping drinks all over equipment to destroy it. I hate to say it, but that sounds more like worker carelessness.
How many times do I have to tell you this, old man? Slug isn't behind your problems. Slug wouldn't even need to cause you problems. Your own workers do enough.
Ha! Knew Slug was behind the damn sabotage.
Please. We're subtle, but that's too subtle. If we wanted to destroy your saplings, you'd have known them by the blackened remnants of their stems, not some half-assed poisoning.
Huh. You didn't destroy any of them? I reckon I would have lost that bet. Thanks.
One less expense for you to explain to your bosses, Hathaway. Lucky you.
So what were the fine details of the sabotage anyhow? Were Slug's lackeys trying to get the mechanicals to kill all our waspitos? course. And what better way to do that than by targeting our pollinizers? It'd be a hell of a pain to kill manually, but if you set the mechanicals to do it...
In your delusional fantasy, the Waspitos wouldn't be out until next pollinization cycle. Wouldn't someone notice the rampant mechanicals beforehand?
That seems like a question you should be asking yourself. Well, yes, it's possible to manually start and end cycles in Hive Control, but we keep a careful watch on it. And there have been no non-Rizos personnel in or out.
Stop wasting everyone's time, Hathaway. What you're proposing is infinitely less likely than an idiot maneuver by one of your incompetent workers. I won't hear any further slander. Let's go through this one final time so even you can't confuse it, Hathaway. Slug didn't do a damn thing to your orchards. You're chasing ghosts.
Talk about ghosts all you like, but someone was screwing with my orchards. If it wasn't Slug, then who the hell was it? Summers? The intern? I didn't really take her for a meddlesome type. But now that I think about it, that's why she'd be a perfect saboteur. I'll deal with her later. Right now, we of the Orchards have to settle things with Slug. I reckon that you're about as impartial a third party as we're gonna get. Can you mediate?
Ah, what the hell. The Orchardist seems to get off on complicating what should be a simple deal. But at this point, I just want to be paid and go. The pollen in the air is agitating.
For the protection of the people, the employees, and the guests, these people are necessary.
Never liked paying bits if I ain't gotta, but you're right. If we get production finished now, we'll be able to pay later. Thoughts, Slug Boy?
I think that's the first interesting suggestion I've heard since our back and forth began. Slug can wait for an increase in costs. I hope we won't have this conversation again.
Now that that's out of the way, we can discuss the intern. If she was really causing all that trouble, I will delight in severing her from her job. Even if I were inclined to believe you, that's some damn severe incompetence you're talking about. I still wouldn't want someone like that working the orchards. What the hell are you proposing? Let her burn the orchards down while I stand behind her and applaud? We ain't got nothing to exchange. Wants to help, does she?
Genuinely.
You know what? I'll call your bluff. She can keep at it with close supervision. But if she screws up even once, she's out.
That's only fair.
There, with a little extra for getting to the bottom of things. It's gonna be real interesting in the orchard for the foreseeable future. Thanks, I guess.
Tartarus. Oh.
They got a hedge maze? Captain, we got him.
Also, places like this is called hedge maze.
I've already told you 6 times, and I'll tell you 6 more. I don't want a fucking tour! You can badger me all you want. I don't care if I'm from Forest Mills. I'm here as an individual, and I have just as much right to be here as any other visitor. You're welcome to bring a lawyer if you really want to try to force me out, but I can guarantee you that I will bury them. Oh, now you change your mind. Couldn't you have done that hours ago and saved us both the time? Wait a moment. You have all your teeth. You're not soaked in filth, and you don't look quite as slack-jawed as the regular Rizzo staff. Are you not with Rizzo's? My mistake. I'd ask what your intention was for coming here in that case, but I imagine you're not here for the Spectrum original either. Regardless, please inform me if you'd be interested in a job. I've spent enough time out here that I'm starting to itch. I do not enjoy itching. I'm sure you have questions. I do indeed. Specifically, I'm their general counsel. Forest Mills, if you somehow don't know, owns Tile, Wentworth, Dock Rocket, and 24/7 Furniture. We're something of a big deal. I did. You see, Rizzo's has been advertising a contest in the Puzzle Hedges. Whoever gets to the center first gets a bottle of the first Spectrum ever made, the Spectrum Original. My interest, however, lies with the associated promise, the chance to attend the Spectrum Brown unveiling and meet Halcyon Helen. Indeed, you are a savvy one. Rizzo's can no longer make good on their promise, which means this entire contest is one big fraud case. All I need is a single piece of evidence. With the Spectrum Original bottle, which is located in the center of the Puzzle Hedges, I will have all I need to sue Rizzo's for all they're worth.
I
That's
see.
where you come in.
So you want me to get it for you?
Excellent. I look forward to finally being able to focus solely on legal matters. Oh, and keep an eye out for competitors. Odds are they'll be looking out for the original as well.
I see. Oh, I have to kill the competitors? The puzzle. I have to kill the competitors? They're red.
Greetings. Have you brought your auto mechanical to the service technician lately? Clever, aren't we? Should be careful. Making accusations like that could get a body into a lot of trouble. Anyway, forget it. You aren't the person I was looking for.
No.
You're not covered in a layer of dirt, fertilizer, and self-loathing. Listen, I don't know you, so I'd rather keep my admissions to a minimum without the presence of legal counsel. I was waiting for someone to give me information about these hedges. That's as much as you need to know.
Why do I get the feeling she's scared of talking to us?
I take offense to that, I think. Shh, not so loud. Damn it. I guess you already know. I am indeed looking for the prize. You've caught me. What interest have I in an unveiling? I don't watch much in the way of serials, and crowds only make it easier for people to get behind you. I'm after the Spectrum Original itself. And not to drink. Have you noticed that there's no trace of anything the corporations have done in the past? In fact, this contest for the original is the only time I've ever seen a corp refer to a prototype product not currently on the market. And why isn't it on the market? Indeed. And it's happened before. Seems the Corp are trying to hide their past failings. Anyhow, it's valuable to me to collect that which might inform future generations. No. There's a bottom feeder who sees an easy payday connected to it, but he's hardly worth considering. I also briefly engaged with an optimistic young woman intending to use the original as a springboard for upward mobility. Better than letting it rot, but still not ideal. Think fast. Never know when someone will come out of a bush, bolt or pistol at the ready. Keep your voice down. Never know who might be listening. I'm afraid I haven't made much headway on my own. Admittedly, I'm a little wary of all the explosions I keep hearing. Think fast. Hello there, stranger. Keep your voice down. Did you now? And how do you know the others aren't secretly Rizzo's agents who'll stab you in the back and take the bottle the moment you turn away? Give me the original and your actions will actually matter. I can promise you that. Think fast.
Here we go! That's the last of us!
That hurts.
Ricochet. It's you, babe. Ricocheting missiles. This way. Parasites.
I've been waiting for this.
Oh. Ricochet. Yeah. It's you, babe. Ricocheting missiles coming out of you, babe. Whoops. I should have gone with the hack and engineering or something like that. Eh?
Down.
Dean.
My word, stranger, you sure gave me a fright. I thought you were one of those strange sorts heaving all over the place. Maybe they got a bad batch of purpleberry wine. Since you don't seem to be laughing maniacally or projectile vomiting, think you could do me a favor? I'm trying to come up with a new name for a glacial age product, but the creative side of things just isn't my area of expertise. Do you happen to have any ideas? Too much about getting it wrong. If the high runners hate your idea, I can always just blame it on an intern. So, the company I'm with is Glacial Age. Our products usually have a finer intake.
Actually, you can't, because
I'm trying to name is a vodka.
Why would
Take a
you
shot.
trust your intern's word for it? You know what I mean? Like, she's an intern, and when your executives hear that you trusted you went with what your intern said. And it is your reputation on the line.
Wow, that sounds great. I'm sure my bosses will love it. And don't worry, I'll absolutely credit you in one of the product footnotes. Hell no! Who'd sightsee in a place like this? I've nearly stepped on 3 landmines, and I just had to crawl through a hole in a hedge to keep myself from being crisped up by a mechanical. When you hear the word maze, do you typically think of instant death lurking around every corner?
Nope.
Because I sure don't. Close. I want what's in the center. You've heard of the competition, right? Whoever gets to the center gets a rare Rizzo's product and the chance to meet Halcyon Helen. My eyes on the rare Rizzo's product, namely the Spectrum Original, the first product Rizzo's ever made. I intend to reverse engineer it and make it Glacial Age's own.
So you're just gonna steal somebody else's formula? I probably should have seen this coming by now.
Ooh, this is dandy. I was not expecting any feedback from field testing before I'd even created the product. I'll be sure to jot that down for future reference. All I need for my prototype is the original itself. Then I can start production. Looks like the others are getting a little more aggressive. I know it's asking a lot, but maybe you could find it for me instead? Help out a struggling R&D developer? Dishonest? I've only ever heard that word used in that arbitration serial Lawful Labelle. Rizzo steals, Spacer's Choice steals, Auntie Cleo steals. And so, if Rizzo's decides to release one of their original products for anyone to take, then it's Glacial Age's right to swoop in and be proactive. My oh my, wouldn't it be wonderful if a freelancer could help rescue me from my horrible plight?
Okay. Oh, damn! I'm right back where I started. Okay. Yes.
Timeline discrepancy. Detected nearby.
What the heck? It got cancelled. Someone already took it. Oh, come on. Bugged here? The heck? It's, oh my god, it's bugged, it's stuck. What's this? But it got stuck. Oh, hang on. Maybe. 22 hours, 45 minutes now. Yes. This I can work with. Hang on. If I remember correctly, there's a mine. Oh my god, wait. No, yeah, oh.
That was fun. Can we do it again?
Timeline discrepancy detected nearby. Analysis. Ground appears to be scattered with purpleberry seedlings. This particular strain is of a variety proprietary to Rizzo's and should not be in common use.
Okay. Oh. The what? I want to give it to the lady. I don't care about the fraud. I don't care about the fraud event. I care about the malpractice of the companies that will ruin and harm people's lives.
Hello again, youngster. You're certainly doing a lot of running to and fro. Don't overexert yourself. The Waspkitos can smell weakness. Bleeding hell. Standing up like this makes a body forget how stiff he gets, bent over plants all day. Well, seems I'm not as young as I feel. Oh, there that damn thing is. Thank you. I guess this proves it's wise to label your things. Otherwise, some fool might use them as prizes in an ill-advised scavenger hunt. Hey now, I don't steal. I repossess that which never should have been offered to the public in the first place.
Stealing. You're describing stealing.
Do you people make it a business of coming into Rizzo's workplaces and harassing the employees? I will admit, I did take the original, yes. But I did so to keep it away from those who shouldn't have it. It's safer in my hands. If you're here to get it, I might suggest you give up. I'm known to be quite a stubborn git. I didn't want it for anything. I needed to keep it safe. Rizzo's almost never makes mistakes, but offering a classified original product to the public for free? Any upstart might grab it and use it to make Rizzo's look bad, or steal it to make a new product offshoot, or, law forbid, start a lawsuit of some kind. Better I hold on to it.
This fucking scum.
The what now? I didn't order any mines or machines. I just paid Slug to encourage people not to enter the puzzle hedges.
Oh my god.
Figured they'd just dress somebody up like a primal and chase maze goers.
Oh
like
my
we did
god.
after the Spectrum Black unveiling a decade back. Or maybe that was a real primal. I forget. Damnation, hadn't thought of that. Isn't my having it better than any random guest making off with it?
No.
I guess not, if it'll cause the company more trouble. Here's the original. Don't do anything with it that I wouldn't do.
Here we go! Don't miss. For the best!
The mindset of that fucker. Like, it's better for this malpractice of the company to harm people. It's actually better.
Hello there, stranger. Has the terror ray landed? Keep your voice down. Never know who might be listening. Let me have a look. It's a little scratched on the neck, and the label's a bit smudged. Smells funny, but I think it is genuine, yes. This'll look real good in my archives. Here's your pay. I'll be in touch if there's ever another time when I need to keep a corporation honest. And if anyone ever asks, we never met.
Nice meeting you, Collector. Oh, ask. I forgot where I got the quest from, so I thought that's the person who wants the quest to be done.
Wow, what a strange question.
Oh my gosh, she creased me out.
I'm delighted to be suspicious. I sold lower-level spectrums to workers from RR&DD Labs, Hive Control, and the Conservatory. Jacob's predecessor also splurged briefly on a bottle beyond his pay grade, and Black Hole Birdie bought my most expensive spectrum when he visited. I wish he'd bought more. Oh, if you're looking for your own spectrum, remember that you can always buy from the Nut Hut or the Grand Colonial Bar, so long as you have the bits to back up your taste.
I thought I looted the whole place. Ah. Someone already pried it open. They took what they needed. Possum.
My last quarterly review said I had an attitude problem. Morale improvement.
All the rest.
Go right up.
What? Oh, right, yeah.
Rizzo's making. Heavy-duty firearms? Boss, you gotta let me try.
All yours, buddy. It's way weaker than what you already have, though. How the heck do you get in there, though? I don't want to be the guy who runs around the lobby. No, I can't. Who might have the key? Wait. Okay. Okay, got it.
Wish I could do that.
Why, hello there. Goodness, I always enjoy seeing guests, but it's been so long since I've chatted face to face that I about hopped out of my skin at the sight of you. Excuse me, I should introduce myself, though you might know me already, just not by name. I'm Bellhop Sullivan. You've likely heard my dulcet tones through the elevator intercom. Oh, that's so nice of you to say. I'm glad to meet you too. Now that our introductions are out of the way, do let me know if I can help you with anything.
Superstar.
Oh yes, Norville's great. Always ready to help any and all guests who might need it. And so handsome too. His judgment sometimes leaves something to be desired, I will say. Kept badgering Halcyon Helen prior to her death about an autograph or something. A little beyond his station. Unfortunately not. I was in the operator room for the elevator, as usual. The camera feed only allows me to see within the elevator, which always has many people coming through. For what it's worth, the murder was a right shame. I always enjoyed the serials starring Ms. Helen, though I did find them prone to repetitive plot structures. But I'm sure you've heard the rumor about what actually did her in. That marauders got into the hotel and management is covering it up so the guests don't run off. Well, not necessarily, but they're fairly prevalent on the other complexes. It wouldn't take much for them to find their way here. Slug claims they've got the problem under control. I don't understand why they haven't simply gone and exterminated all of the marauders like the vermin they are. Oh, well, I'm just here to push buttons.
Okay. So, I got the key to the B1. And I don't see any other way to get... Maybe there's other storages around here? Like that? Yeah. If I look around, maybe I can find other... Now, normally, if this is it, I should go to this B something. Open it. And there shall be where, but I opened it all with the lock thingy, lockpick. A2 key card. Dang it. We learned that it is thicker. Wait. where is A2 keycard? Oh, sorry. Amelia Stillwell. Where is Amelia Stillwell? Where did I get this quest from? Okay, I gotta remember. The complex between the hotel and the orchards. Evan Wong himself. Extra work duty at the connected complex, finding out if he showed up. The missing slug agent Evan O'Connell was stationed at the wilderness checkpoint building. That's the first place to look for clues. Evan was invited. Maybe that's where A2 is. Wilderness checkpoint building.